roads, no maps, just adventure. Join us as we explore the remote island of Boa Vista, a place where the desert meets the sea and every turn leads to the unexpected. We're discovering this island by Quadbike, following dusty tracks into the unknown, across golden dunes, past turquoise coves, endless beaches, and even the ruins of an old fort. So hit that subscribe button, sit back, and let us take you on an unforgettable journey around the island. So, where exactly is Boa Vista? This sun-soaked island is part of Cape Verde, a small group of volcanic islands floating off the west coast of Africa, just south of the Canaries. Boa Vista means beautiful view in Portuguese, and trust us, it lives up to the name. It's the third largest island in Cape Verde, but still feels untouched, with wide open landscapes, tiny villages, and barely a road in sight. People come here for the peace, the wild terrain, and that perfect mix of desert and ocean. And for us, we're just here to see how much adventure this quiet little island is hiding. The journey begins. We rented our quad bikes from Quadzone, right here on the island. It cost us around €110 for the day, or about £93. Totally worth it. It gave us the freedom to explore Boa Vista at our own pace, off the beaten path and into the unknown. Before setting off, we were given a quick rundown of the island rules, which to be honest weren't many, but one thing stood out. Boa Vista is home to national parks and protected areas, and for a good reason. Between July and October, loggerhead turtles come ashore here, especially on Boa Vista and Sal, to lay their eggs, so staying respectfully off the environment is key. With that in mind, we fired up the quads and hit the trail. Destination, Caminho de Chaves. Today we are on the island of Boa Vista, and you join us on a bit of an adventure. So it's a bit of a different video today. It's one of our first adventure videos, and we've got a new rig. It's not actually out because we hired it for the day. But yeah, this is a quad, so we'll do a little rig tour and then we'll get cracking and go and explore the island. First up, Caminho de Chaves. Once part of a bustling ceramic factory in the 1800s, all that remains now is this lone chimney, weathered, silent and striking against the backdrop, a forgotten piece of history and the perfect start place to our journey. From there we followed hidden tracks across the desert, through a vast, empty landscape that felt like another planet. The trails took us over sandy dunes and along untouched beaches until we came across a famous shipwreck, a haunting reminder of the island's wild history. Praia da Atalanta is a wild beach on Boa Vista's north coast, known for the iconic Cabo Santa Maria shipwreck that's been here since 1968. After miles of riding, we finally arrived at a small town, the perfect spot to rest, grab a cold drink and soak in the local life.
So we've just pulled up at this little shop, this little square. Chloe's just gone in and got some bevies.
After a short break, we set off again, this time heading around the east side of the island and down towards the south. This part of the island felt truly remote. No roads, no real signs, just rough tracks cutting through a dry, empty landscape. Occasionally we'd spot painted rocks with arrows pointing the way, but for the most part we were on our own. We rode for miles through the sparse terrain until we reached a quiet little cove, the perfect place to stop, eat some fruit and plan out the rest of the afternoon. Fuel was running low and we were deep in the middle of nowhere. With only 2 fuel stations on the island, both in Salray, we pushed north. We tore across the vast, windswept sands of Plage de Santa Monica, raw, remote and completely surreal. It was a race against the gauge. We managed to refuel just in time. With tanks full and the sun still high, there is one stop we need to mention, Route 66, a 20-kilometre stretch of cobblestone road known as the Calcada. It's one of Boa Vista's most iconic off-road trails, famous for its rugged charm and sweeping views. Riding it feels like cruising through the island's untamed heart. Okay, so I wanted to take a moment to talk to you about Flextail. So this is a brand that we have recently collabed with, and they have sent us one of their mosquito insect repellents and camping lights. It's kind of a 2-in-1. Now we've actually been using one. We bought one and we've been using it for a while now, and they sent us another one. So I thought I would just show you it because it is a brilliant little bit of kit. So if we open it up, have a little look inside, you can see kind of got everything in here. The charging and then the actual product. So this is the insect repeller and the lamp, and let me show you how it works. So here we have it. This is the Flextail mosquito insect repeller, and we've been using this for a while now and it works really, really well. Now I thought would pop it in this video and share it with you because we actually used this on our trip to Boa Vista. For the full 2 weeks we were there, this is what we used in the evenings, and we had no mosquito problems. So we didn't need to wear any kind of the mosquito sprays or anything like that. We just used this little bit of kit. So let's take a look at how it works. So you get these mosquito repellent pads, so I'm just going to open one of these up. Here we go, open one of them up. Looks a little bit like chewing gum, but it's not. And then all you do is you slide it in here. Now you can add up to 2, so you can add 1 or 2 depending on kind of the strength you want. And I'm just having a little look at the product here. It clips on, so if you're camping you can clip it on, and Brandon actually wore this clipped onto his shorts in the evening in Boa Vista, where the mosquitoes were pretty high. So let's take a little look at how it works. So I've got the insect repellent pad in there. So just turn it on, and then it's got 3 different working modes on here. So this is tent mode, we've got outdoor mode, and we've got like the supercharged mode. And I'll pop a link in the description below so you can find out all the details and specs regarding this product, so I don't go rambling on now. It's rechargeable as well. You can see how much charge you've got left here, and it comes with the cable in the box as well. And the nifty little thing about it is it's also a camping light with different modes, and this is just this one here. So we've got this one, a bit brighter, even brighter, this one. So there's 4 different light modes on there. So I just put one of those on there. So as you can see, it's a really nice light. And again, we used this while we was away in the evening. We used it on our balcony because we didn't have a light, and it proved really handy. So this is great for trips abroad, camping trips, anything outdoorsy, and it will definitely be going in our Land Rover. So we've actually got one each now. It's just a really, really nice light for the evening if you're sitting out, and also it reflects the mozzies, which is brilliant.
So as I mentioned, I will pop a link in the description below to their website so you can find a little bit more about it if you want to know any more details, because it's a really nifty piece of kit. We've also got a special discount code for you too, which is X-PLORE 15, and if you're interested in getting one of these or getting any of the mosquito pads and replacements, you can get 15% off that as well. And that code is X-PLORE 15. But yeah, I will pop everything in the description below if you want to find out more about this product. And yeah, brilliant bit of kit. We absolutely love it.
With the quad adventure behind us, it was time to swap wheels for waves. We hitched a ride in a Land Rover to Salray Harbour, where a small boat and a local guide were waiting. Our next mission, snorkeling and exploring the tiny islet just offshore, home to Fort Duque de Branca, a crumbling old fort standing watching over the sea. This snorkeling adventure cost us around €100 for the both of us, which included all transfers, the boat ride, equipment, a refreshment on the island and more. The boat took us along the coast where we spotted turtles before heading further out to sea to start snorkeling. We then swam over to the islet to explore the old fort, adding a bit of history to our adventure. Fort Duque de Branca, located on the islet of Deju of Salray, was built in 1820 to defend Boa Vista from pirate attacks after raids between 1815 and 1817. Once a key point for protecting valuable exports like salt and cotton, the fort now lies in ruins and is part of ongoing archaeological efforts and restoration plans led by Cape Verde's Ministry of Culture. Once we'd explored the fort and soaked in its history, it was time to leave the islet and head back to the mainland. We absolutely loved this adventure, and just as much we loved creating this video for you. This was a family trip away, but as you know, we thrive on exploration, so we made sure to carve out some time to discover more of the island and document it to share with you. It also gave us the chance to not only enjoy and explore a new place, but also to reflect on our Land Rover build and start planning some exciting future overlanding trips. We've got some incredible adventures coming up, and of course more landy build videos on the way. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel, give us a like, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, no matter where you are, there's always something out there waiting to be explored.